eClass, one-stop solution for online teaching. In early 2020, the teachers started teaching online, and that's why they realized teaching online is so complicated. They were using Zoom, WhatsApp, Google Meet, etc., and struggled to provide quality education to their students. That's why we created eClass. Simple platform that solves all the challenges of online teaching. Now, what's so special about eClass? Firstly, the live class feature with just a click of a button. Let's start the live class and all your students get notified, and right after the live class, you get an automated attendance report. Now we understand online teaching is more than just live class. So we created a bunch of features so that you can curate a comprehensive learning experience to your students. eClass is available in Play Store, iOS and web. Usually, teachers may walk around the class to see if everyone is taking notes properly. Everyone is solving the questions that teachers give, and in online, it becomes difficult. We will give some ideas how to use this platform to replicate that and couple of other small things. Very small but very important things as teachers do in the classroom that effectively create the learning experiences. Why eClass? How we can take a class by seeing all students and giving individual attention to a student. How we can conduct an exam like in an exam hall with invigilators. How teachers can assess a particular student progress with personalized touch. How teachers can manage class attendance. Now, let me show you how to use eClass application as a teacher. Now you are seeing my mobile device in which I have already installed from Google Play Store. For the teachers who use laptop or tab, you can access with web login, which will be shared later. Once I open the application, you will get a start button, which you will need to click. You will be asked to enter a mobile number. Please note the mobile number that is registered with your school should be used. After entering the mobile number, click on to Next button. You will get an OTP in your registered mobile number. If you are using a web login, again the same procedure follows. You will be getting a screen named Classroom which shows your classes. Now, every classes that has been assigned to you will be displayed under Classroom. We are already taking your class mapping from the school authorities, so we have now removed one of the biggest burden of adding your classes and respective students in the application manually. So, all your classes will be automatically displayed under Classroom. So here, as you can see, I have 2 classes. You can click on to any class that you need to work on. Once you click a classroom, Overview tab will be displayed, under which you will see the subject, timings, number of students with the option of Go Live. In Go Live, we have integrated eClass with Zoom. The reason why we have integrated with Zoom is that at the end of the day, Zoom is the best online teaching platform, best video platform, and it works with all features of this application with very low internet bandwidth. If any student who do not have an access to a 4G network, they can also use eClass very easily, and this is the reason we have selected Zoom for it. Neither the student nor the teachers have to download Zoom app separately on their respective devices. Once I click on Go Live, all these 5 students will receive notification mentioning teacher has started the class, which they can click on to notification to join the class, or they can click the button join class in the application, which I'll explain in the student login tutorial. Only the students that are assigned with class can admit in their respective classes. No outsider can join the class even if they have the invitation code for the class. No headache of sharing meeting IDs, passwords, links, etc. And no fear of anonymous person entry. Since we are already taking the class mapping, all the students of that particular classes will be added automatically. Now, let me click on Go Live. You will get a screen with below options. Mute or unmute your audio, start the video, share, participants or number of students. Under more options, You have the feature to record the live session, disconnect your audio, security, chat enabling, meeting settings. Now let me explain you the share option. When you click onto share option, you can share photo, documents, link, your screen or camera or your whiteboard while conducting the live class. Whatever you are typing on the whiteboard will be displayed live on student screen. On the top right corner, you will see End, wherein you can end your class. Students will get notification that the class has ended, and for students, their login button would be disabled and class not started button would be visible for them. Just with one click, you can start the class, which is very easy for the teachers to navigate. Another beneficial feature of the class is automated attendance. After the live class, your class attendance will be visible under Attendance module. Within 2 minutes, your attendance report will be displayed. You will see the start time of the class, the duration of the class, and number of attendees. Once you click a meeting, you will see the list of students that are assigned on this class and how many are present and absent. Attendance not only tells who are present, it also tells the teacher the percentage of the class, which is very important in online teaching class. Sometimes what happens is that students just think that attendance happens in the beginning. So they just join and leave, and they also think that the teachers will take screenshots of the participants list and will be present and leave. But attendance module does it very smartly in eClass. This calculates not only who all are present, but it also calculates the percentage of the particular student class duration. Let's say if the student just attended an hour session class for 30 minutes, it will show it as 50%. Those students who attended the entire duration will have 100% attendance. If a student comes 10 minutes late for the class, it may calculate as 70 or 80% of the attendance duration. You can download the attendance list. I'm downloading the attendance list now. I have downloaded on my mobile and it saved it as an Excel file format. Here you can see the Excel shows the class details, list of the students and the present percentage and absent. Throughout the academic year, anytime you can download the list. When you go back under the main attendance module, you can download the monthly report. So for teachers, daily and monthly attendance report of the classes can be downloaded. Now let's move on to discussions module. Discussion of subjects, topic, etc. is happening here only. Students can discuss among themselves, learn from this, and this is dedicated place for education. Right now, discussions may be happening in WhatsApp, Gmail, etc. It's very unprofessional. Students may get forwarded messages in between from uncle, auntie, friends, etc. and will be interacting with them, also disturbing the concentration of the student. In eClass, if academic discussion is happening, only this is happening here. In discussion module, we can handle it in two ways. Teachers can add any discussion in this module, or even students can add any topic if they have any doubt on the subject. Teachers and students can comment under the topics. If the teachers want to send any alerts or notification to the students, they can add in the discussion module. Now let's click the plus button at the bottom right corner of the screen. You will see the topic that need to be added, the details. I have just added a topic here as an alert. You get an option to disable comments for any discussion that you want to add. If you want to send any notes or documents or reference, you can click on to add files, which will have two options: to open your camera or attach document from your device. Now I have clicked a picture. Within single click, you can take photo, click OK, and let's upload. Press create button and you will see the new discussion has been added. Here there is one of the past discussion. Please read chapter 1. As you can see, Abhay has added yes teacher in the comment section. So any of your students can add comments. Here is another one shared as a notification about rescheduling the class. All the notifications will be available at the notification bell icon on the top right side of the app. If the internet is connected to the mobile, the students will also get it as a push notification. This is a very useful module. After the live class, if there are any doubts or clarification or updates, you can use the discussion module. Now, let's go to the test module. Test is a very important feature on eClass app through which teachers can conduct MCQ tests. So let's see how it works. I'll click on Add Test. So it takes me to a screen which has two options: typing question paper or uploading a question paper. Now let's look at the first option, typing question paper. Let's say the name of the test is algebra. I'll click on type question paper, click on next. I have to type the questions now. I'm writing a very simple question here. I'm adding the options for the questions below. Since C is the correct answer, I'll click on C and I'll click on Save Questions. The first question would be saved. Let me add question 2. Now the reason I'm marking answer is because immediately after the test is done, I'll get an instant evaluation. I'll get marks of all the students who attempted this. Students do not get to see these correct answers. This is for the internal records that the test paper is evaluated after the test is over. Let's click on Save Questions and Next. Now, under Settings, I'll have to add the basic details of the test, like the duration of the test, let's say 5 minutes, the start date, and the time. What this means is, on 22nd of April, this test would be live from 12 p.m. for exactly 5 minutes. Until then, the students will not be able to attempt it, or after 12:05, the students will not be able to attempt. It's like an actual examination in our schools. Let's check the marking schemes. How many marks the students will get for correct attempt? Now, let's say 3. How many they should get for incorrect? By default, this is 0. But if you want negative marking, you can have -1, -2. Now, there are two options. One is publish report. What that means is immediately after the test is over, do you want the students to see their marks or not? If yes, then keep it checked. If you do not want the result to be published, keep it unchecked. Next is randomized questions for students. What this does is it jumbles the questions. Different students will see questions in different orders and the options will also be in different order. This is a very good feature if you want to avoid the students from any malpractices or talking to each other when the test is on. Let me select it. Now let me click on to Next. It takes me to a confirmation screen with all the details. I'll click on Finish. As you can see, the test is there, the exact time and date. The student will see the test is there until 12 p.m. They won't be able to see the test paper. Let me click on plus again. Click on another question paper. This time, upload question paper. Let's say the test is binomial theorem. Click on upload question paper and next. First, it asks me what are the number of questions in the test. It's 10. Here you will find an option to upload JPEG, PDF or PNG file. I am adding a PDF file since it is an MCQ paper. I will have an OMR sheet on the right side. So here I'll again need to add the correct options. Let me just do that. At the top it says students will see a blank OMR sheet. Again, this solves the same purpose. The reason I am marking the answer key is so that after the test paper can be evaluated. Now click Next again. The similar test settings you will find. I'm adding 30 minutes duration since it's a long paper. I want to have the test on 24th of April at 4 p.m. for exactly 30 minutes. The correct answer is 4 and let's say the incorrect is -1. I do want to publish the result immediately after the test. I will click on next again. A confirmation screen will be shown. I'll click on finish. Another test is uploaded. After the test, you will get to see all the results in the single page. This is another class of mine where all the tests that I have conducted are listed. Let's open the mole concept. This test was conducted on 14 Jan. Once you click on view submissions, you can see I have the entire rank list of the students and marks. Now let's look at the question level analysis. This means what question was done correctly by what percentage of students. Question 1, 36% means 36% of students got the question right. Higher the percentage means the question was very easy. Lower the percentage means the question was very difficult for the students. You probably want to revise that in your next class. I can look at the overall metrics, how many students were present, the average marks. I can uncheck the published results. That is, the students will not be able to see their marks. I can download all these results. By clicking back, I can again go to the list of tests. By clicking any of these tests, you will be able to see the detailed results of the test. Resources is a very important feature of eClass app through which teachers can send any kind of study material to their students, be it PDF, JPEG, YouTube videos. As a teacher, we can understand you will not be having a single classroom. You will be having multiple classes. So, disorganize them. Resources of one class is present in that class and resources of the other class will be present in the other class. Phone doesn't do that, right? If you're just sharing through WhatsApp, all the resources across classes will be present in the file folders of your phone or in gallery if you're sharing images. Resources solves basically two problems. One, it allows teachers to share any kind of resources with their student and same process, keep it organized for both teachers and students. Let's see how we use this. To get started, click on Add Resources. You will get 4 options to create a folder, add files, links or YouTube video. Let's start with the folder. Let me name it as Chapter 1 Notes that I prepared. Click on Save. As you can see, this folder is created. In this folder, I can add files, links or YouTube videos. Let's click on Files. You can either take a picture or upload a document that's already there in your phone. As you see, I have uploaded 2 documents that you can see under our newly created folder. Similarly, I can upload YouTube videos. All the students will get a notification that the resources are uploaded and they can access that whenever they want. The best part about this is everything remains saved in the cloud. That means you and your students do not have to worry about the phone storage. Even if you change the phone or reinstall the application, the data in these resources will always be available to them. Let's go to the account section by clicking back button. You will be able to see all my classes and it will have its own resources. By clicking on account button, you will be able to see the resource library option. Resource library has all the resources and folders of the classes I conduct. Let's click on to class 8. When you long press a folder or file, you will be able to move or copy these documents to other classes. Let's copy from class 8 to class 8 tuition. You can see you will be able to find the folder in class 8 tuition. Now, I want to move the video to class 7. All you have to do is long press, select the class 7 and click move button. You can easily move, copy or delete any of these resources across these classes. This is how we resource the feature on eClass app. Assessment can be used for homework, assignments and subjective tests. Everything is stored in the cloud. You do not have to worry about your phone storage. At the end of the year or exam time, students can revise the note, files, etc. They can download it and study. In student assignment, they can't see other students' admission. Teacher is the hero. Only teacher can delete the submitted files. Think it in offline. If any student submitted assignment, he cannot take it back from teacher's cupboard. Assignments feature is a very useful feature for assigning any assignments of homework to a student or conducting a subjective test. So let's see how it's used. I'll click on Add Assessment. I will enter the topic name of the assessment. Let's say it is English Grammar. Then I will enter submission date. Let's say 17th April. Submission time 3 p.m. This means the deadline for the assignment the student need to submit is on 17th April by 3 p.m. No student will be able to make a submission after that. Description is optional. This could be describing the assignment or any instructions you want to give to your students. So I'll just leave it blank. Maximum marks are the marks of this assignment or test. Let's say that's 20. Add files. Typically, you would add your question paper here. So I just click on Add Files. If I have it in front of me, I could just use the camera option to take a photo of that, or I could upload it right now. Now, let's say this document, this JPEG is the question paper. By clicking on Create, an assignment will be created. And this will be live to all students, and now students can start making submissions to this. I have got a notification that an assessment submission have been received from Aarti Sharma. Click on this. So when I click on this is where I can see the submission of Aarti Sharma. So submissions will be available here. Students cannot see each other's submissions. Now let me click on it. Aarti Sharma has attached a file. I can look at this file, evaluate it, and based on that, I can give her marks. I can say, okay, she gets 15 marks out of 20, and the feedback I can do is an optional feedback. I can say last question was attempted incorrectly. I can send her an audio feedback, just like I will do it on WhatsApp. So I can record and send the feedback. But let's say I don't want to do it this time. To click on Submit, so she will get the feedback. Similarly, all the submissions would come here, one after the other, and I could evaluate each of the submissions and give feedback to students. The last option is Students module. In this module, you will see the details of each and every student of that particular class, their name and their parents' mobile number. If there is any issue with the student, the teacher can contact his or her guardian or parent with just one click. You can call directly on WhatsApp on that particular number shown under the student's name. So the teacher don't have to check school records manually to get the contact details of any students. Thank you for watching the tutorial. If you have any questions, please let us know.